Alright guys, so we actually made it here to Hope Sound Beach, and it's beautiful out here, it really is. So we're just sitting in the car right now waiting for my Lyft driver to arrive, and then from there he's going to drive us to the Lost Trailhead, which is going to be over by Lake Okeechobee. Guys, it's official. We're in our ride, and we got Flavio over here driving us to our destination, and a really nice guy. And he's saying that since we're over here in Hope Sound, that Michael Jordan has a golf course over here, so we should hopefully we'll be able to see it. That'll be pretty cool. But I can't tell you guys how excited I am for this trip. I've been planning for so long, and I'm actually like really anxious to get it started. Okay.
Yeah, but the picture's over there. See it?
Yeah. This road is long. I mean, it's just, there's nothing out here. It's just a long straightaway, and the reality is definitely setting in right now. So we started over here where the tip of my thumb is, and we're going all the way west. You guys see that little dot on the map? That's us. And then we still have to go a little bit south. So massive journey we're on. Wish me luck, guys. Guys, we made it. There's Flavio leaving. He just dropped us off. We are at the Lost Lake Trailhead. So I don't even have my microphone on or anything yet, so I'll hook that up because there's a lot of road noise. But yeah, we're here. I'm gonna go take a look at Lake Okeechobee for the first time. Let's go, guys. We did it, guys. I'm just gonna sign in real fast. Hopefully there's a pen in here. Yes, there is. All right, guys, we got it signed. It's time to move on. Let's go put this back. There we go. All right. And we're off, guys. We're off. Yes. Into the woods we go. All right, guys, we got a little bit of a road walk here. I think we got about a mile or a mile and a half of road walking before we actually get into, I guess you could say, the actual trail. All right, guys, so it's just me out here solo, and I packed enough stuff for 5 days. So we're gonna see how it goes. This weekend's supposed to thunderstorm. It's supposed to rain Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Saturday is supposed to be thunderstorms all day, so we may have to just hunker down for Saturday. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the weather changes for the better. But yeah, just gotta do this road walk and get this banged out. We got about 65 miles, so this is gonna be a good one, guys. It's nothing out here, guys. We still have quite a bit to go before we actually enter the woods and get some shade. You guys are probably not gonna be able to see it, but we got an alligator right here. Probably like a 6-foot gator. All right, trail goes on this levee here. Got the trail blaze right there. So just gotta climb over. Now it's official. All right. All right, so I'm gonna stop right here at this little gate thing before we go any farther, and I'm gonna make my lunch, which is just a tortilla wrap, pepperoni and cheese, and I'm gonna eat that on the go. We are way behind schedule today, at least an hour and 45 minutes, which usually for me is about 4 miles worth of traveling, so we're way behind. My plan was to hike 14.5 miles today to get to Powerline camp, but I don't know if that's going to happen just because it's already 12:30 and it'll start getting dark soon. So just going to make my lunch real fast and get back on the trail. Pretty cool. Got some benches here. Definitely needed this little micro break here before we push on. But look, we got a hog skull right there. Somebody found. And look at those tusks, guys. That's about an 1.5 inches long. Pretty gnarly. There's water. I wonder if that's marked on the map here. I think it is. Nice little cypress dome, small one. All right, we got a blowdown. Gonna have to crawl under it. It's pretty low. Low for me. This is just gorgeous. So many cypress trees, and then the way this trail cuts around here just looks amazing. So cool. You guys hear that bird? If anybody knows what kind of bird that is, let me know. Sounds pretty cool. I've never heard that before. going. All right, so we're pretty far into the trail now. I mean, not super far, but we're in far enough to where I'm not turning around. I think I got maybe another mile before I get to the first campsite that has a pump, and everybody on the Forward app says it tastes and smells horrible, but it's water. So I'm gonna see how my body's feeling when we get to there. That camp is 8.5 miles in. Depending on how I'm feeling, probably will stop for 10 minutes and decide if I want to push on the extra couple of miles to Powerline camp. If we do that, we'll be getting there right as it gets dark. We'll see. Sweet. Just came across this bench here, and I see a sign. Feels a few degrees cooler back here because there's so much shade. This is freaking gorgeous. Wow, look at this. Look at this, man. It's like a tunnel. That is so cool. That is so cool. All right, guys, 9 miles later, we have made it to where the campsite is. So we started right here at the parking lot, and we hiked all this. We're right now right here. And depending on how I feel after I collect water and stuff, we may push through to Powerline campsite, which is like another 5 miles out. All right, there's supposed to be a well here, or a pump, so let's go collect some water. And this is that Loop 4 campsite. We got 3 picnic tables, a couple of fire rings. It's a fire burn right now, and then we have this bad boy, which I'm about to collect water from right now. I'm not out of water, but I am a tad bit dehydrated. That looks real lovely. There was no water along the way other than that like freaking toxic waste looking water that we saw in the very beginning. All the other spots were bone dry, so no way to know about water. No way to guarantee water until you get here. So I was conserving my water a bit, but it did dehydrate me a little bit. So I'm gonna just sit here and drink up and then decide if I'm gonna head over to that other camp. Thinking about pushing for it. All right, so guys, I have decided to push on the extra 5.7 miles to the next campsite. Then that way the next day we'll do another 15, and then that should put me for the following day, which is Saturday, where the weather's supposed to be the worst. That should put me at a pretty good campsite. So we're just gonna do it today. Means I might get to this camp right as the sun is going down, but I think it's probably the right call. There's some water here, water on that side too. Nobody's home. Look at this tree, guys, with the blaze on it. It's like an arch. That's really cool. Right along the trail. I guess it was only right to put a blaze on that tree. Keep going. Oh man, I had to stop and lay down because I could feel like the blood almost pulling up into my legs, my calf muscles. So giving them a quick break, laying down, let that blood circulate back down. We're like almost 11 miles in right now. Figured, you know what, better stop now instead of overdoing it. I already know I'm going to be tired when I get to camp. I'm on 4 or 5 hours of sleep today. But y'all, one thing, I'm gonna crash tonight, man. I'm so looking forward to getting a good rest, and I feel like I'm definitely gonna get one. Yep, when we get to camp, I don't know if there's gonna be other campers there, so I may or may not film too much, and if I do film, I may not talk a lot, just because I don't know what kind of stuff other people have been through, and they might just want to rest and not hear me talk a whole lot. So we'll play it by ear when we get there. If anything, we'll try to set up our tent farther away from people anyway. But we'll see how it goes. Really cool. It's like a little tunnel. Got about half a mile to go before we get to powerline camp. Look at this cool air plant. It's really unique how they just attach themselves to the trees like that. These cypress trees. All right, guys, we made it. Finally. And campsite's back this way. Oh, look at this. We got a really nice canal. I didn't think it was going to look like this. This is cool. Let's take a look at this campsite. Not bad at all. I'll take it. I will take it. Oh. All right. It's another area to get water. Dang, man, I kind of wish I had my fishing rod. I know there's some good fish in there. So guys, it is exactly 5:22. So we got here right on time, and it's almost dark. I got maybe 45 minutes left of light. So I'm not going to film me setting up or any of that stuff like I usually do. I'm just going to go ahead and get all my stuff set up, get my dinner going, and then I'll get back to you guys. All right, so dinner. Nice easy one. Beef pasta with marinara. And then I'm going to throw in this packet of chicken here just to give it a little extra nutrition. So nice and easy. I just have a little bit of trail mix left in here. The rest of this is like trash. All right, guys, I almost forgot to say goodnight. I'm so tired, I just started laying down, and then I was over here thinking, I'm like, oh, I didn't even send the video off. But yeah, I'm tired, man. I'm really tired. No sleep, pushed hard, hardly any breaks, or at least the breaks weren't really like decent length breaks. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm definitely tired, and I'm gonna get some sleep, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Peace. Good morning and welcome back to day 2 of the Florida Ocean to Lake Trail, and we have a really nice sunrise here. It is 7:23 in the morning, and I'm all packed up, ready to go. All I have to do now is grab my food hang bag, which is camouflage right now. I'm gonna filter some water, camel up, pack everything up, and hit the trail. I'll eat breakfast as we walk, so I'll see you guys when we get there. We are fully loaded and left no trace as always. Let me just show you guys. This is my proof. I didn't leave anything. I didn't even disturb the ground, even though that was like that when I got here. But yeah, this is a really nice campsite. This was actually better than Loop 4 campsite in my opinion. Even poles so that we can hang hammocks and stuff, so if you're a hammock sleeper. But awesome, definitely awesome. I wish I had a fishing rod because there were definitely fish in there. A lot of wildlife activity out here at night though, guys, I must say. I mean, I was up like every hour and a half. Either alligators doing the mating call, and they were very close by. And then there was something large that passed by my tent. Well, sounded fairly large, and not sure what it was. And then later something else passed by on the opposite end, my head end of the tent, Don't know what it was. Didn't want to stick my head out to find out. So I just hollered for it, let it know I was there, and it moved on, and I went back to sleep. And then the coyotes were insane. Oh my gosh, all night. And they were close. So, something to keep in mind if you want to camp here. The plan for today is going to be 15 miles to a different campsite. We're actually going to pass 2 other campsites on the way there. But the plan is 15. So we're up nice and early. I've got a lot of water with me. We got a total of 4.5 liters of water because I want to be able to make sure that I can take breaks, I can hydrate, not get cramps or headaches or anything. So that's the move, guys. I mean, look, this is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is a much better area to collect water from too, by the way. It's like a straight drop off, so it'll be easy to toss a bottle in. Wish I would have known about that yesterday, because by the time I got here, I only had 1.5 liters of water left, and I had to cook with it and drink and hydrate. Now this is what I envisioned with this trail here, walking through paths like this. So I'm guessing that this is the part where we might get our feet wet. Probably go around it, yeah. Trail goes off this way. I thought we were gonna have to walk alongside that. That would be deep during the rain season. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish my breakfast. A little bit of that web just got me. This is cool. This is cool. This is such a tight, windy trail. Looks like the natural water level here is like over the ankles, it seems. It is just jungle out here. I mean, Look at this. It's really thick cypress vegetation, and my favorite plant, you guys already know, ferns. But yeah, look at this. This is awesome. So I just passed my second hiker, and I'm at mile number 17 right now. And really nice guy. We just stopped and talked for just a few seconds, and he was giving me a heads up because he's finishing the trail today. He's letting me know that there's almost no water. So there's a campsite a mile from here. He's saying after that it's almost nothing for like until mile like 50 or something. So he said that there's people out giving out water once I get closer to like more residential stuff. So he was just being polite and giving me that heads up, which is nice, you know. And then I also gave him some information on some of the stuff that I had passed as well. And that's the way it should be. That is the way it should be. Just got to our second canal. And there were some fish blowing up over here. Now they're blowing up down there. See that, guys? Man, why did I not bring my fishing rod? All right, so just took off my pack because I'm gonna sit down and take a 15-minute break, let my feet relax a little bit. And I'm gonna collect this water, drink as much of it as I can. We passed a hiker a few miles back and he said there's nothing. Let's check and see if I finally have phone service. Nope. Nothing. I don't know when I'll ever get phone service back. We gotta move on. Really good drinking water at this here canal. Probably the best water I've had since I've been out here. And I just drank 2 liters of water. And then we still have that 4.5 liters on us. So hopefully we can make that manage. Here's another water source. But boy, oh boy, is that water green. See if I can zoom in. There's a big alligator right there on the bank. There's actually another alligator here too, but you guys are not going to be able to see it through this grass. The other one's bigger. But yeah, it's one there and then one right over there. And this is Little Gopher campsite. Just gonna take a quick look at it and then get back on the trail. Somebody may have left a hat behind. This is a nice campsite. Really nice. This is way better than Powerline camp. Maybe somebody will need a hat out here. Protect them from this sun. Don't slip and fall down there. This is cool. Got ourselves a little bridge. almost fell. Where's the blaze? This sun is no joke. It keeps popping out and it's brutal. So I'm only about 1.25 miles from the next campsite where I'm gonna take a break, rest my feet up, and then from there back on to do another 5 or so miles to the next campsite, which is where we're actually gonna sleep. But yep, I'm feeling it right now, not gonna lie. I'm feeling it. It's just really hot today. It's like 85 degrees, I think. Oh. So guys, we are 0.5 from the camp, and just want to say, like, what's making this hike so much more difficult for me is that I'm carrying like 42, maybe 45 pounds of gear because I've got all this extra water. Got 4.5 liters of water on my back, and I've been carrying it on my back for the last 10 miles. So that makes it really difficult. Everybody, I passed a few hikers, everybody's saying there's no water out here, so this hike would be a lot easier if you didn't have to carry so much water. We got some benches, guys. We got some benches. All right, it's saying Bowman Island is this way. Might just sit here. We really don't need to go to Bowman Island. All right, guys, I am 0.4 from camp, and you guys see these dark spots. Well, this is what holds water. I've seen a bunch of them right here in this area. There's almost no water on the trail, so I'm hoping that there's going to be more puddles like this up ahead, because tomorrow, if there is, I'll filter that. Oh, now I'm sinking in this mud. But I don't know if you guys can see this here. This mud is just saturated. But yeah, so almost slipped. You know, I'll take it if that's all I got. I got 2 filters, so that's why I have that Sawyer, so I could double filter this kind of water. Canal water, I'm just using my Grail. I'm not worried about that. But this water, all the wildlife goes to this stuff. It does look clear though. There's sediment on the bottom, but it's clear water. All right. Oh, let's keep going. All right, guys, looks like we made it to, or almost made it to, trail goes this way. This sign over here just says that we're at the campsite, but there's no directions. There's a blue blaze here, so, and there's a trail. We're gonna go down this way. I think this is where it is. All right, so I'm assuming that this is the campsite here. There's no picnic tables, no nothing. So that's why I'm glad I brought my chair with me. All right. I'm all set up, ready to go. And changed my clothes and everything. I washed myself really good, washed my feet and everything. I'm even washing a little bit of clothes because 0.5 miles back and 0.3 miles back was some water puddles that I'm probably gonna go in the morning and collect a whole bunch more drinking water. But for now, I'm just gonna show you guys my setup, like always. Don't mind the mess here. But my chair, which I'm really glad I brought, because you guys see, there's no chair here. There's no bench, there's nothing. So, I don't know. I hiked 15 miles yesterday. I hiked 15 miles today. So it's a total of 30 miles, and I need that. But anyway, got a mess here. And inside my tent, I just got my clothes, my pants over here drying. My wool shirt is drying as well. You guys see here, last night got down to 50 degrees, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit cold in this here, even with the extra sheet that I brought to put over me. But tonight's supposed to be low of 60, so it should be a lot better. And yeah, there we go. All right, so tonight's dinner, what's on the menu is going to be sweet pork and rice, peak refuel. And then I'm also going to add more chicken into it, just like I did for yesterday's dinner, just so that I have a little bit extra. And then I got 2 of the mini paydays. I'll probably only have 1 tonight. And then there's just like some leftover stuff from lunch. All right, guys, so unlike yesterday, I'm not gonna forget to say goodnight. But yeah, I feel good. I'm nice and full. I feel clean. Weather's good. Sun's just about to go down. I'm just gonna sit in here and relax until I fall asleep. But appreciate you guys for sticking around this far. I'll see you guys in the morning. Peace. Morning, guys. Welcome to day 3 of the Ocean Lake Trail. So currently it is 5:20 a.m. and I'm gonna get up, start packing all this stuff up, and get a nice early move on it. It's supposed to thunderstorm around 2, so I'm gonna try to get as far as I can without getting caught in that. Default goal for today is to hike 13 miles from here to a campsite that I had to reserve. But what I'm thinking is moving past that. There's a 7-Eleven a few miles past that. I would love to stop there and get some actual like food other than these dehydrated meals and packets of snacks. And then there's a campsite just beyond that, a few more miles, and I'm thinking maybe we can try to do that, but we'll see how my body feels and what it wants to do. So I'm gonna get packed up and we're gonna hit the trail and just try to make some grounds. So foggy out here. Gotta watch for them spiders. Got a silk blaze today because I doubt anybody's been through here since yesterday. This is really cool. All these spider webs. I just really wish that my left ankle wasn't aggravated, because wow, this thing like opens up to nothing. Yeah, if I didn't have any issues with my left foot, I feel like I could be making a lot more progress. But I'm glad that it is at least the way it is. Somebody knock on some wood for me. Gotta be careful in this mud, it's really slippery. Let me walk in this. Oh, that's worse. Oh, it's deep mud here. Wetlands bypass. As far as my water situation goes, right now I only have 1 3/4 of a liter. That's it. So I kept looking at the map and I'm seeing these canals, and some of them run off to the ocean. So I'm thinking it could be brackish water. So I went on my Fish Brain app, and they were showing that people were catching fish at this one area. So I looked at the species, and they all seemed like freshwater fish, except that there was a fat snook in there. And if you guys don't know, the fat snook are like brackish. They can get up into the brackish water. So I'll just have to taste it. I think it will be all right. I did a Google search to see if the canals here in the Hungryland slough were brackish or salt, and it said that they're all freshwater. So if that's the case, we have a water source in about 1.5 miles from here, and pretty much all the way up until we get to the other campsite, which is great because then I don't have to ration my water. I can just drink up. So that's the update, guys. All right, so just came off the trail, just back over there, and now we gotta walk this road. This is the first actual road I've walked in a while. So hopefully this will be better on my feet. My left foot, to be exact. first car I've seen since we got here. We have found water, guys. Found the canal. And it looks gross. Wow. Looks really bad. I'm gonna keep going, see if we can find something else. All right, guys, so I just found a break in the canal here. Water does look slightly better than earlier. It's a gator right there, just went underneath the water. But it still looks kind of gross. Now, on the other side here, there's some more water, and this looks a lot better. So I think I'm gonna filter this. So this looks much better to me. Oh, he ran off before he can get it. Sure, he'll find it. See if I can give him a little bit more. You know, guys, last night late in the middle of the night, woke up, my stomach rumbling, or growling I should say, from me being hungry. And boy oh boy, all I've been thinking about is some nice buffalo chicken wings. That sounds super good right now. If I can't find any at that 7-Eleven when I get home from this trip, I'm gonna cook an entire pack. I'm gonna cook an entire pack of buffalo chicken wings in the oven just for me. And there's gonna be at least like 30 or 40 wings, and I'm just gonna sit there and I'm just gonna devour it. Y'all can call me fat all you want. I don't care. I really don't. But yeah, that's all I've been thinking about. And I'm not talking about the breaded kind either. I'm gonna take and drive myself to Walmart or Publix, and I'm gonna pick up a pack of fresh chicken wings, season them up, throw them in the oven, slow cook, 250 to 275 for an hour and a half, and then start basting them in Frank's hot red sauce, Frank's hot buffalo sauce, and then put them back in the oven, turn the heat up to 300, and every 10 or 15 or so minutes, a nice new coat, give them a turn in the oven, and then by 2 hours, that meat is just gonna wanna just jump off the bone. It's gonna be so tender and good. Oh man. Now isn't this a sight? Wow. Yo guys, here I am walking on this road here, and I feel like I'm kind of back to civilization in a way. Those last like 30 miles, man, there's nothing out there at all. You really feel isolated, if you know what I mean. It's nothing. A couple of airplanes went over, but that's it. And the ride out here, that long ride, you get an idea how far out you are. But I feel like I'm getting closer to like residential, I guess. I mean, I still got to go through this here, which is the like I got to approach. I think this might be part of the Hungryland Slough that I'm in now. So you went through Depoys, and then we went through JW Corbett, and now I think I'm in Hungryland Slough. So we're making our way. We're making our way closer to that 7-Eleven. So just walking along here, and something kind of scurried in the grass on the side, ran up a tree like 2 or 3 feet up, and it was a nice juicy squirrel. And y'all already know I'm already hungry right now, so I started thinking about buffalo squirrel wings. And I still got 2 squirrel cleaned and quartered up in my freezer, so maybe I'll make some buffalo squirrel. That sounds amazing. So far, this part of the trail is really nice too. Really nice. That's cool. That is really cool. There's another one over here off to the left. They're just chopping trees down with that bad boy. That's crazy. You know, guys, yesterday I said when we got to camp and I saw that there were no picnic tables or anything, any benches. It was just an open area, which was nice. It was a really nice area. But I was saying that I was really glad that I brought my chair along for that exact reason, because I kind of didn't know what to expect with some of these campsites, well, actually with any of them at all. But another good thing about having the chair is that when I got into my tent to lay down and relax, I brought my chair inside and I put it at my foot end and I extended my feet out to my chair, so it elevated my legs, which really helped with the blood circulation and stuff, and just felt so good. And I sat like that for about an hour before I actually put it away and went to sleep. But yeah, it was really nice. I just propped it up right at the end of my bed, my mattress, and it was comfortable as heck. Maybe something you guys can think about doing if you guys carry any backpacking chairs with you in your next camp. Bring it in your tent, elevate your legs a little bit. It feels great. Got a fresh hog trap, guys. Fresh. And there's some corn in there, it looks like. Oh. Yep. I hope they catch them. Freaking hogs are a nuisance. Whew. I see a road, guys. Oh, road. Let's go. All right. So look at this sign. You can't do anything out here at all. Some more dirty water in this canal. This is where I read on my fishing app, which I think you guys should take a look at if you guys are going to be doing any long hikes like this. It's helpful for learning water sources. All right, made it to the railroad tracks. And there's definitely a train coming. There's definitely a train coming. All right, guys, we just had a first person honk at us. Pretty awesome. So we were supposed to go this way on this side of the road, but I don't trust it. So I'm gonna walk it, and as soon as I can, I'm gonna cross to the other side. That way I can see traffic. Because I've heard too many stories of cars trying to intentionally run over hikers. This highway right here is Highway 710, and this stretches all the way out, I think, towards West Palm, I believe. I'm not 100%, but anyway, that's what highway we're on. And if you're local to the area, I'm sure you know it well. So we got to hike this, I think, about a mile, and then maybe a mile and a half, and then it cuts off back to the north. All right, guys, I'm almost to the end here of the road walk. So I just crossed over the street. I don't want to miss the blaze to go back into the woods here. All right, this is it. Cuts in right through here. Ocean Lake hiking trail. That sounded like a little 22. Yeah, somebody's like shooting something back there. I don't know if there's houses or what, but it sounds pretty close. It sounds like an air gun, maybe. Like a PCP, like a small caliber PCP or something. But either way, I'm going the other way. I hollered, but nobody said anything back. That's right at that trailhead, right off 710. As soon as you come out of it on the left-hand side. Look at this, a water cache. That's awesome to see. That is really awesome to see. There's a pump here, but it doesn't work. I don't need any water though. I think I'm good on water. I still have 4 liters on my back right now. So I'll leave that for somebody that needs it. Completely dry under us. I wonder how bad this whole area gets flooded for them to build a bridge like this. Wow. Sure would be grateful to use it then. Guys, I can see observation tower from here. Oh man, I can't wait to go up there. go up top. Possible water cache, not sure. I gotta be careful because of my ankle. Oh, man. This is cool. Oh my. What a sight. What a sight. Whew. That's a drop. This is amazing. Alright guys, camera angle is going to be horrible. I have no other way to mount my DJI unless it's on my backpack strap. So, man, it's so unfortunate. I mean, I've gone almost 40 miles and haven't lost anything, and that thing slipped out of the little side pocket there. And I know it's within the last 2 miles, but there's no way I can go back. I'm trying to do 20 miles today, so, oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, so since we're here, I'm gonna take advantage of this and I'm gonna make something to eat, and then we'll get back out. But I wasn't gonna stop here, but well, for one, I actually forgot that this was over here, so might as well stop and eat, right? Give a little something back to the body. So what's on the menu for today for lunch? Other than those wings, I'm telling you, man, I'm trying to get to that 7-Eleven. That's like motivating me. We got some teriyaki noodles and a packet of chicken. So I'm just gonna give that the old boil and enjoy. Alright guys, just found this one water cache. I'm actually going to take some of that. I passed up a bunch on the way, so I'm going to refill from this. I'm only going to take 1 liter from it, and that's it. And we ran into another water cache about 40 feet away. I'm going to leave that alone. But it's nice that there are nice people out here that actually do that kind of stuff, because it really helps, especially this time of year when it's incredibly hot and dry. So thank you to whoever you are that left those couple of gallons there. Whew. Thank you, Florida Trail. Now this is cool. It's bone dry though. Bone dry. Oh, a bench, but we're gonna skip it. Oh, we made it out, guys. Well, out of that section, still have more to go. There's a bridge right there, but I'm gonna take a break, sit down, drink some water, rest for a few, get back at it. Lots of fish in this water here. See, I already saw 2 tilapia after just a few seconds of looking. Lots of fish. Dark tunnel. Dark green tunnel. Pretty cool here. Hopefully I'm out of here in a couple of minutes. It's a really heavy odor of urine back here. Really strong. Oh, there's a water cache. Oh, but it's all, they're empty. It's only about a cupful in one. But we have this canal here. We can get water from here. Huge canal on either side of us. And this breeze feels amazing. Oh, first bit of breeze I felt in a while. Back out to another canal. We are 3.5 miles from 7-Eleven. We're going for it. We're going for it. Now that is a sight. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely beautiful. Wow, amazing view here. Trying to beat the rain, guys. Trying to beat the rain. Hopefully we get lucky today. Alright guys, we are like a quarter mile away from the 7-Eleven, but there's also a park right here called Riverbend Park, and when I was looking on Google Earth and stuff, it showed that they had a bathroom and tables and all kinds of goodies, or goodness I should say. So even though I'm so close to 7-Eleven, my left ankle is absolutely killing me right now, so I'm gonna stop for a couple of minutes, wash my hands really good. I haven't been able to wash my hands properly since I left home. And then I may or may not rinse out my shirt because it's been soaked in sweat. But yeah guys, that's the plan. There's a squirrel right here. He's like 7 feet away from me. And he keeps running up close to me. People must feed him. But he don't know I eat his cousins. I was thinking about eating his cousin earlier. Yep, so I just cleaned up a little bit, washed my face, my hands, rinsed out this shirt really good, man. You guys should have seen the water that came out was like brown. It was like 10 in water. But yeah, that felt really good. So from now, I'm gonna sit here for a couple minutes. I'm gonna make my way to that 7-Eleven, get some food and drink, and then get back on the trail. Right now we are at, let's see how many miles we did so far today. I think we did close to like 18. Now that's beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here we go right there, guys. I told you I wasn't playing around. We got food, we got water. Just gonna find somewhere to sit down and eat in peace. Yeah. I get to dump out this nasty water. We got a whole gallon, so. And I got those wings too, guys. I'm gonna save that for dinner tonight when we get to camp. Oh yeah, baby. Put those wings in here. That lady in there asked me, I bought all this stuff and she asked me if I wanted a bag. All right, guys, lunch and that break was good, so just gonna get back on the trail now. Gotta cross this busy street here, and we got 4 miles to go. I'm gonna let this last truck go by, and then we're gonna hop over the railing. Back on the Florida Trail. Let's get it. Let's get it. 4 miles to go, baby. We can chomp into those wings. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. So the trail cuts out like across a little private road, and there's like somebody's property right there. The house is like right there. You have to pretty much walk through the person's yard into their backyard almost to get to the rest of this trail here. It's really sketchy. I heard online that that's a cop that lives there, but either way, still kind of weird. I don't know if I'd want to have a house that had hikers always walking right through the yard, pretty much. Look at this. This is awesome. BZ Creek. I wonder if there's going to be water here. Here, there's a boardwalk. Oh yeah. But man, this is tiny and it's dry. Whew. Look at this situation here. Gotta be careful, especially with my ankle. Normally I would have flew over this, but I can't go very fast right now. My right foot is totally normal. So crazy. If it wasn't for my left foot, I would be flying through this trail, guys. I would have been at camp already. All right, guys, I don't know if y'all hear that. We are at Interstate 95. Made it so far. All right, I can see traffic. I'm gonna put you guys on my shoulder as we walk underneath the bridge. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. This is awesome. Let's go. We are under Interstate 95, baby. This is crazy. Can't hardly see the ground. Bye, 95. This is gross. There's so much toilet paper back here from people using the bathroom. I'm not even gonna use my trekking poles over here. Brown toilet paper, so gross. Can't wait to get away from this area. Freaking walking in hepatitis. All right, guys, we're almost to camp. I don't know if there's going to be other people there or not, but either way, I'm just going to get there, set up all my stuff, relax. I'll probably bring you guys back. Go real slow. My ankle is so bad right now. Looks like we have a creek over here. Oh, this is awesome. What? What? Do you guys see this? This is cool. This is really cool. So we made it, guys. This is Cypress Creek campsite, and this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my. Wow. Fishing in here has got to be good. And it looks like we've got this place to ourselves. So today's our last day out here, and it's been one heck of a journey. Tomorrow we have 10.5 miles out, and that's it. A lot of it's supposed to be on sand. Half is like sand, and then the other half is like road walking. But I'm looking forward to it. I want to get my foot on some Epsom salt, chill out, edit some videos, and yeah, be with my family. Can't wait. We're gonna have chicken Alfredo. We're gonna have those wings. Have a Mountain Dew that I bought earlier. Should be pretty good. We hiked 20.5 today. So it's a new record for me. And to be honest with you guys, I could have kept going if it was not for my my left foot. It's weird. Like after I hiked those 215s, today was just like, I don't know, I felt like a train. But stopping at that 7-Eleven was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. I'm so glad I started at Okeechobee because I had something to look forward to when I got closer back to Hope Sound Beach. And it was at 7-Eleven. If I was going the other way, it would have been nothing. Oh man. It's almost dark. Might not look like it on camera, but we've only got maybe 20 minutes left before it's full dark. All right, guys. My food is done, but I just looked at the weather radar, and we got a massive thunderstorm coming in about an hour or so. But I'm already seeing lightning off to the north, and I can see rain off to the northwest. So I'm gonna get all my stuff in my tent because I feel like it's gonna downpour any minute. It is 7:30, and I destroyed those wings and the boneless. I don't know what they were, buffaloes, like buffalo and barbecue kind of tasting, but just know that they did not last very long, and I was not going to film myself eating that. It's one of the only things I'm not going to film is because I was so hungry today. But I'm going to get some rest here. I'm beat. I got to get up nice and early. That way I can do the 10 miles out of here and stuff, and hopefully my foot feels a lot better to be able to handle that. But just want to say I appreciate you guys sticking around this long, all the way to night number 3. And if anything happens, I'll bring you guys back. If not, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Peace. Good morning, guys, and welcome. Final day here on the Ocean to Lake Trail. So, plan is 10-mile hike out of here, and the last final stretch. So what I have to do now is I'm gonna get up, get all the stuff packed up. It's currently 6:10 in the morning, and I want to be on the move by no later than 6:30, 6:40. So I'm gonna get all the stuff packed up as fast as I can, filter some water for the journey out of here, and then get back to the car. So not gonna do a whole lot of filming today. From what I know, it's just a lot of sand dunes and a lot of just walking on sand, and then until we get to the actual road part. So not going to be a whole lot of filming today, but especially I'm trying to just cover distance. Supposed to thunderstorm at noon, so got to get the ball going, guys. All right, I'll see you guys. We are ready to go. Took a little bit longer. Just trying to get my foot and everything warmed up. It feels good now. It feels like it's ready to go. And collected a bunch of water, drank a bunch of water. But yeah, we're gonna say farewell to this beautiful pond here. And I'm gonna show you guys where I got my water from too. So we'll get a last look right out over this way. Amazing time. And this honestly was the best water I've had other than that bottle. Actually, it was better than that Zephyr Hills or whatever that gallon was that I bought at the 7-Eleven. That tasted horrible. This tastes really good. There's no flavor to it or anything. You guys see my bottle right here, nice and clear. But yeah, this is great. So let's get on the move. I'm gonna put you guys back on my shoulder and we're out. This is not the stuff you want to be walking on when you have a really bad ankle. I hope that this clears up. I honestly didn't think that there was going to be any more like going through the woods like this again. I thought it was all going to be sand. So I'm actually surprised. I can't even tell you guys how many times I've tripped going through these cypress areas with these like little mounds. Especially going through Hungryland Slough. Oh my gosh. And it was always my left foot, the one that's already bad. And I think what was going on is that my left foot is already fatigued, so it's kind of dragging, you know. I'm not picking it up as high, and I just kept slamming it and tripping over stuff. If it wasn't for these trekking poles, man, I would be in so much trouble. I would have fallen so many times. But yeah, at one point I had to slow myself down to like 1 mile an hour just because I didn't want to cause any more damage. So this drops down about 8 feet here. Nice decline. Going back up is going to be hard, but we got these trekking poles to make it easier. Just dig them in and climb. Now that's cool. That is cool. We have a stream here. Question is, do we get our feet wet or not? I think we're just gonna get them wet because I can't keep messing around with my ankle and putting these shoes on and putting the gaiters on, and so we'll just go through it. Oh man. This is a nice place to collect water. Wow. All right, guys, it is time to cross. So, bet you it's cold. Woo, nice. Barely got my feet wet. All right, we are now entering Jonathan Dickinson State Park. Another cool creek. recording this for the second time because the first time I was amped up. So a few miles back, and I haven't seen anybody in a while. I didn't hear anybody. Anyway, I'm hiking along and I'm moving fast actually, and I'm in the zone, and all I hear right behind me is dum 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 dum. And I turn around. As soon as I turn around, 2 joggers come flying past me. I mean, I barely had a chance to even get out of the way. Scared the heck out of me. Pathway's so narrow, like what were they gonna run into me? I literally had to sidestep last minute. And as soon as they passed, the guy in the back, older guy, said good morning. As he was saying that, my mind was already saying something, and I told them, I said a little warning would have been nice. And then the young kid in the front, probably early 20s, 140 or so pounds, soaking wet, gets nasty with me as he's running. He's just like, F you, P-U, you know, kitty cat. And I said a couple things back to him and stuff. And then they stopped at up the trail about 40 yards. So now I'm like, all right, what's up? I didn't say that, but now I have to walk past them. So I immediately take my hands out of my trekking pole sleeves. That way I'm not caught defenseless, you know, ready to do what I gotta do. And as I walk past the young guy, the older guy, he didn't say anything, but as I walk past the young guy, I walked right past him, and I just looked him dead in his eyes as I passed. And then I get past him, and then he's like calling me a kitty cat again and this and that. I said, I ain't even got time for you, brother. But he's like, you don't own the trail. And I said, listen, man, it's common courtesy, and you need to learn it, you know, because if you're riding on a bike, you should always honk or try to let whoever's around you know that you're approaching. You know, that's just the right thing to do. And obviously he's lacking there badly, and I had to call him out on it, you know. But he was very confrontational, looking to start some sort of trouble. I don't know what he was trying to prove to himself, because it wouldn't have ended well for him regardless, or his father or whoever that was out there with him. But I was ready to go just in case I had to. You know, I was gonna get caught with my trekking poles strapped to my hands. But you know, I walked away, and these ain't all snacks inside of this fanny pack, you know, so gotta be the bigger man and stuff. And that kid, he had no idea. And if that was his father, he had no idea. You know, that could have ended badly for both of them. You know, if they wanted to try to gang up on me, or if the son wanted to really try to provoke me or whatever. You know, I'm not out here to play games with people. I'm out here hiking, have a good time, and accomplish my personal goal here. And I'm also trying to get back to my family as well. I don't have time for childish games on the trail. But everybody else on trail has been really nice, talkative and stuff, and helpful. And you know, the way the world should be. But I don't know, guys. What are your thoughts on that situation? And what would you have done differently that I would have done? I'd love to hear about it down in the comment section below. So just let me know about that. I don't want y'all to think that that ruined my time out here, or this last little bit of trail, because it absolutely didn't. And even though I was a little bit amped up at the time when it happened, I'm looking back now and I'm actually kind of just laughing about it. You never know, man. You never know who you're messing with. Oh man, the youth, man. The youth. They're big and bad until they're not big and bad. Oh man, guys, I'm out here. I'm almost hobbling like Forrest Gump when he was running across America or whatever it was. Oh man, I feel like him. Remember when he was like limping, but like kind of semi-walk / jogging? Oh, that's how I feel right now. Except I'm moving faster than that, but my ankle, man. Whew. Oh. It's like burning. When I stand still, it's totally fine. I don't feel anything when I'm standing still, even if I have weight on it. It's only when I walk and it creases inward. It's like the very front of your shin, like at the ankle area. Oh man. Hedrick Bridge is what we're crossing. 15 or 20 degree downhill. I could probably ski down this if I had some skis. Oh. A roller coaster, boys and girls. Look at that. It's just down, up, down, up. This is what I've been doing for the last 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Whew. Looks like we're just about out of the sand, guys. We're at some railroad tracks and we're approaching the roadway. Guys, we made it to the road. Woo! And I don't know if this is any trail magic or not. What's in here? There's some water. There's some snacks, it looks like. Oh, baby. So it looks like we got some trail magic over here. There's water in there. We got some goldfish, Oreos, a sweet and salty nut bar. I think I'm going to help myself to some Oreos, guys. Thank you, Trail Angel. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna sit down, take a break. We got some water right here. All right, guys, we just got to cross this here intersection or the street here, get on the other side of the road. That was a woman just drove up and said, "Nice work," because she knows I pretty much completed the Ocean to Lake Trail and digging into my Trail Angel cookies. Last push, guys. Last one. Oh. All right, gotta cross the street here. Gonna have to wait a bit. Guys, look at these trees. This is awesome. I got to see this on the way here. It's incredible. Oh. All right, almost there. All right, guys, we're going over the drawbridge here. Hope Sound drawbridge. Boy, oh boy, does the water look nice. We are on the drawbridge. We are on the drawbridge. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. We guys, these trees here are incredible. I mean, they are massive. It's like 8 or 10 feet across, and then they go up. Really, really cool. Look at this, guys. There's all these coconuts on the ground. Oh, this one just cracked. Look at that. I wonder if there's a good one over here that hasn't cracked yet. They're all split. All right, guys, this is it. We made it back to Hope Sound Beach parking lot. I can see my car from here. So we're gonna go out to the beach, touch the ocean, and then we're gonna wrap this one up, guys. Finally, guys, after 63 miles, I believe, we have finally made it back to the ocean. And it is beautiful today. We got to make it official by touching the water. We touched Lake Okeechobee, so we got to touch it here. Got to touch the ocean. Oh. I would go in, but I don't want to take my shoe off and aggravate my foot even more. Oh. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. Beautiful beach day today. Beautiful day. No storms, no lightning or anything. The lightning held off, so very, very happy for that. Thank God for that. Guys, the end of the trip is here. And we're gonna do a part 2 to this. I'm gonna talk about all the stuff that I brought with me, what worked, what kind of didn't. Just kind of like a commentary type of video. But if you guys enjoyed this entire long trip as much as I did, do me a huge favor. Hit the thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you're new. Share the video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you on the trail. Peace.